Welcome back to another video, and here we are going into the playoffs. We got the end of season awards. I'm sneaking in winning MVP. Last time I checked at the All-Star weekend, I was like third or something, but Rookie of the Year, that was a given for me. Westbrook winning Sixth Player of the Year, which is still weird to see him as a sixth player, but DPOY is going to be Wemby, of course. Men winning Most Improved, one of the twins got it. And I'm also winning Clutch Player of the Year. That's 3 awards for me to end the season. And Jason Kidd wins Coach of the Year. I don't see how when we tied them in record, but it is what it is. And we got Exec of the Year, so that's 4 awards coming back to the Brooklyn Nets organization. And you just love to see it. Here we are with the All-NBA first teams, rookie teams, and defensive teams. And we're looking stacked on that first team. The second team is looking pretty stacked too, so that's pretty good to see. The third is not too bad as long as they stay healthy. But this is all the defensive first team. The only guard in there, everyone else is bigs. It's crazy, like, to think that I'm the only guard locking up in the league like this to be on the all defensive first team, and there's not even one on the second team. All rookie first team, of course I'm gonna be on that. I mean, this rookie class is trash, honestly, in my opinion, but I'll let y'all see the rest of that, and let's get into the playoffs, baby. Game 1.
When the season started, nobody outside these walls thought we would be here. Shoot, there were people inside these walls that thought we wouldn't be here, but we proved them wrong, and we're gonna keep proving them wrong because we know something they don't know. We know what's in here and what's in here. The pundits looked at last year's record and saw a loser. But we looked inside of ourselves and saw a winner, and that's why we are here on the verge of making history. We wanted more than anyone. We worked harder than anyone, and most importantly, we are better than anyone. Everyone else is lucky to be here, but you earned it. This is your trophy. This is your destiny. Now go out there and seize it. Bring it in, MP.
Let's go. It's one possession at a time, man. Let's lock in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Nets enter the postseason with the best record in the conference, but now the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Orlando Magic? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Game 1 of playoff basketball against the Orlando Magic. Let's get it, baby. Starting off a little slow, just trying to test the waters for Orlando Magic. And thank you, Smith, for stepping up because I got stuck on that non-screen. Well, it's time to push the break. I really wish Ben Simmons could shoot threes, bro. But it is what it is. We ain't for the trip. If he could shoot, it would be lethal. I'm not even going to cap. But that paint's wide open for him. So let's run this pick and roll. And let me throw it up as he throws it down over Wagner. I don't even know why he stayed down there to get in the way. Look at that in slow motion. Huh. Just nasty. We really can't get nothing going. Like, I'm trying my best to get my teammates involved. And Suggs jumps on the pump fake. And it would have let me do a dunk animation right there on Wagner because he was calling for it. Like, the way Ben Simmons dunked on him earlier, I feel like I could do the same. And that pick and roll is wide open for him again as we throw it up to him. Since it's Easter, I wanted to put on some bright shoes. And the only bright shoes I had was the Grinches. But they look nice on this court, I'm not even going to lie. I could have had the oop there, but Claxton didn't want to throw it, which is fine. But I'll take the midi, 1-3. I'm finally on the board, but the Magic have really been focusing on me. They're really not trying to let me get a rhythm, especially Jalen Suggs. He's been playing pretty good defense so far. As I throw another lob up. It's very weird that I only got 2 points, man. Usually I have at least like 7 at this point in the game. But Claxton gets the block. I could have grabbed that rebound, but I'm a free bird because I want to get loose as I get the windmill to go down. Suggs is trying to make me touch earth out here on this island by myself. and he just big body knees out the way for the layup. You know we gotta get him back for that. We can't let that slide. That's the only thing about my build. My build could get pushed out the way from bigger guards like him. And we're gonna set this big body screen for Schroeder. Claxton sets me a good one, and I wish it was a 3, but we'll take the midi. And is that Lil Tecca? It's playoff basketball. We're #1 in the East. We got my boy Lil Tecca at the game. So you know we gotta show out and go crazy. And Wofford barely gets that hoop to go down. Like, he made that by the grace of the basketball gods. Just look at it. Just bounces perfectly right in. We give up that dunk to Wendell. But it's cool because guess what? We're going to push this break. He too busy celebrating. And nobody's guarding the paint, so I'm going to take it coast to coast and rock the rim. Even though we swept the Magic in the regular season, they came to play for game 1. This is why it's the playoffs. I'm going to throw it up to Claxton, and he going to throw it down on the beautiful alley. Just look at it. His head is almost at the rim, too. We need to get a stop on every possession. And I get that big body board telling everybody get out the way. It's time to push this break. But they play pretty good defense, but that paint's still wide open. And it's time to throw it up for some more momentum to Claxton. We are starting to get a rhythm. We're starting to feel that momentum shift. And we get another stop. Now we got to get another bucket. But Williams is wide open in the corner. He throws up the 3 ball. He gets it to fall. Cutting it to 2.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Orlando Magic.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second-chance opportunities there, Shaq.
And turning those opportunities into points that they need.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Look at Claxton playing great defense there, not fouling Pablo. And it's time to push the break once we get the miss. And they are playing great defense, but they forgot about my boy Ben Simmons, my dunk bro. And he just cuts back door for the easy oop. Look at him. Look how high he get to throw it in there. Just nasty. The Orlando Magic are really going tit for tat. We get a bucket, they get a bucket. But we're going to run my favorite play. And that paint's wide open for a backdoor cut. And my head is at the rim. Everyone is jumping out the gym today. Me, Claxton, and Ben. It makes no sense. I really hate seeing Ben get switched off from Pablo. But Claxton can hold his own that close in the paint. And it's time to push this break. And I'm going to get fouled by Suggs. Almost an and 1. And it's time to go to the free throw line to bring this game within 1 point. Y'all know the rules at the free throw line. If you ain't breathing, you ain't breathing. Getting it to go down by 2. Let's see if we get this second one to fall as well. Gotta concentrate here. Say it with me, guys. If you ain't breathing, you ain't green. The Magic are really trying to steal home court advantage because they haven't given the lead back to us like they had it for majority of the game. And this is the matchup I love. Pablo versus Ben, one-on-one. Ben can hold his own just as well as Claxton. And I'm going to push the break. And nobody wants to guard me, so I'm going to pop a 3 and be disrespectful. Getting it to fall to take the lead. Ben Simmons is playing such great defense. He has Pablo cold, so we got to take advantage of this. You know it's a pick and roll coming to my dunk bro with the left-handed underscoop lob up to him, letting him get loose, trying to rock that rim. I've been on really cruise control for majority of this game. My teammates have been playing amazingly. as they got majority of the points. And now Rock can get him leaning, and I'm going to go over the top of him and Wendell Carter Jr. Now that we got the lead, we smell blood in the water. We not trying to give it back. As I get the steal on Suggs, and it's time to push this break here. And he is just holding me the whole way up court. But Bogdanovich is going to shoot the midi. Double-double secured, but I need 4 more rebounds to get the trip dub. And that paint's wide open again. Claxton throwing me another great oop up there. And it's time to get hype here in Brooklyn. Give these fans a show here in game 1. Show the Magic we not the one. I love this court for the Nets, by the way, too. Like, it's just something about it. Like, it screams like New York vibes. If you know, you know. And look at the big body screen by Ben. He's going to set me another one on our favorite play. And I'm wide open for 3, getting it to fall. Oh, that's all. Black's with us. And I'm going to get my 8th rebound. Just 2 more. Plenty of time left in the game to secure the triple-double. And I wanted to run that break and go coast to coast, but they started to double team just a little bit. And I almost get a backcourt violation. Could have had the points, but I'm going to throw it up to Ben Simmons for momentum. 10-point lead, and we're not finna look back from it. Pablo throws Suggs a grenade. He's going to throw up the last second shot. It doesn't fall. So you know we got to push this break. I could have took the one-on-one with Suggs there, but instead, I want to run this pick and roll because Wagner can't stop Ben Simmons. He's too slow. Still time for that 1 rebound for my triple-double. But I almost get a turnover right there because Pablo's in the passing lane. But it's cool because guess what? It's time to run a pick and roll. Carter's too slow, and I'm going to go up over the top and get another dunk. That's just nasty, bro. Like, he can't guard me in that paint when I take off. And they need a timeout to think about things here. A little over 2 minutes. Still time to get my last rebound. I just need Ben and everybody to stop taking them as I throw another lob to Ben here. A minute and 30, and I just need 1 rebound. The Magic are pressing like they have a chance to come back. Still a little bit of time for them if we just miss every shot. But we know that's not going to happen because Pablo's not playing defense. And me and Ben got takeover. It's over with this game. We going to take game 1. Let's pack them up and send them back home to Orlando. And that's going to be the ball game. We're going to walk out of here with the dub in game 1 against the Orlando Magic. Barely escaping by 8 points. But a win is a win in this series. We know what to expect in playoff basketball because everybody plays harder. But I just want to say thank you all for all the love and support. If you're not subbed up, make sure you're subbed up. We're pushing towards 100 before the end of July. I just want to say thank you all. I love y'all. Peace.